So welcome to Almost Outdoors. I forgot to do an intro this morning when I was driving to put my tank in, so welcome to Almost Outdoors. If this is your first time here, hey, hit that subscribe button and, welcome. If you're a regular here, thanks for hanging out with me all the time. Thanks for watching these videos, and I appreciate each and every one of you for subscribing and watching and sharing. I do appreciate it. But today was a pretty good day. I actually took my 26-gallon tank off of my Toyota Tundra, and I replaced it with a 46-gallon tank. Had a few guys helping, so I appreciate all that stuff. It actually went pretty good. It was actually very well executed, I guess. It took us about 3.5 hours. But check out that video. I just videoed a little bit. It was just kind of standard. Take the old tank off, disconnect all your lines, take the old tank off. The new tank came with all the fittings, all the new hoses and everything, all the attachments and all that other clips were already there. Hooked all that up, spun it the right way, got it up there. Had the other guy helping and hooked all the lines back up and just put it up there and bolted it up. It actually went fairly well. I think the hardest part was actually getting the old tank down because it was only me and Todd doing it for a while. Then he had a buddy show up. So putting the new one up was the thing because we had each on one of us on each end, and the thing was like 80 pounds. So Todd hooked up the lines as we held it, tried to shimmy it into place, but no, it worked out awesome. Took a lot less time than what I thought, and it was a heck of a lot less headache than what I thought it was going to be. So check out this video, and thanks again for subscribing. Thanks again for watching, and hope you guys enjoy. If you have any comments, leave them below. Here we go. Alright, so first fill up of the tank. Filling up the big boy. I have to let you know when this thing stops, but gonna fill it up and see how many. We're gonna fill it up and see what the damage is on it. It's still going. Hopefully there's no leaks, no drips, and everything's working fine, and the gas gauge is working properly. Once I get this thing all filled up, it just said low fuel on it earlier, but hopefully everything's working good. And we're gonna have a perfectly installed gas tank. All right, so I'm guessing that the fuel tank actually shuts off at $75 because it just shut off at 75 bucks. And I had to reinsert my card and begin fueling for the second time because I only got 28 gallons in it, and it shut off at 75 bucks. So I just reinserted the card, and it's fueling again, fueling some more because it's a 46-gallon tank. So I'll let you know where this one stops at. Here I stand. Takes me a half hour to put gas in it. Crap. So it just stopped, and we put an extra 12 gallons in it on top of the 28 that I already put in, so that gives me, 40 gallons. And I dumped gas from the gas tank, and I brought 5 gallons of gas with me, so that's my 46. I have put 6 gallons of gas in it prior to coming here, that way I could make it here. So there's my 46 gallons, and $32 and $75. Yeah, it's gonna suck filling that up every time, but I don't need to fill it up every time. But it's going to equal its way out because I won't have to stop as much. So let's see what the fuel gauge reads, and hopefully everything is good. Hello! So the gas tank says full, and it says 293 miles to empty, which I don't believe that's actually going to change. Since the tank's bigger and the ascending unit and everything's the same, so it should stay where it's at, but it's just going to stay at full for a really long time. Obviously, some of you know that I have a pretty big camper, 37-foot camper that I tow with my Tundra. And for some reason, they put 26-gallon tanks on these Tundras. Some of the newer ones have the 38-gallon tanks on them. But for me, having 26 gallons and towing that camper, I get like 9 miles to the gallon. So it's just, I can't go very far. And if we're ever going to go to like Disney, or we're going to ever go to like North Carolina to see family, I'm going to have to stop. Like, I think I calculated it up to stop 9 or 10 times on the way to Florida. To me, that's ridiculous. Absolutely stupid. So I'm thinking, what can I do other than buy another truck with a bigger tank or something? So I found this. From Transfer Flow. A 46-gallon tank to fit all Tundras from like 2007 to 2018. Transfer Flow, emailed them and made sure it was going to fit. I actually bought the tank from a company, an online company called Car ID. Would I recommend using them? Yes and no. Leaning more toward no, just because they kind of messed me around. Like, they gave me a discount on the price of the tank when I bought it, and then they canceled my order because the price that I had was the listed price. Like, I couldn't buy it with the discount that the lady was trying to give me. So they canceled my order, and then they reinstated the order, and eventually it showed up like 3 or 4 days later than it showed up because of their screw up. Transfer Flow knew what they were talking about when they, made the tank and know it's going to fit 2007 2018 Toyota Tundras. Car ID had no idea. They had all kind of specifications listed on there. Like, it said for my 2014, it only fit the long bed, or the 6.5 foot bed. It didn't say anything about the 5.5, and I was kind of confused on it. So this tank will fit all Tundras. It's a 46-gallon Transfer Flow tank. You want to get from them, Transfer Flow, and it's amazing. It comes with everything you need. Use the same sending unit on your old tank, and everything else. There's all new tubing and all new everything there. The hardest part was getting the old tank down because it was just me and my buddy Todd doing it, and then he had a buddy show up and lifting the other one. That thing is 80 pounds empty, if not a little bit more. So it's quite a lot of weight you're adding to the truck, but it fits awesome. If you're towing stuff with your truck and you want to go a far distance, this is the way to go. The Toyota Tundra has a lot of power, a lot of towing capacity with it, and to me it made a heck of a lot more sense getting this tank as opposed to going out and buying another truck, considering I just got this truck, or stopping a bunch of times just to get fuel, which is absolutely insane. We're going to be traveling with the camper, and I want to get distance. It's not going to help my fuel mileage, I understand that, but the distance, it's going to help the distance a lot. So since I got this filled up, it's still reading right now. It's at 291 miles till I'm empty. That's definitely not going to be right. I think the computer is going to be a little bit off the gauge. They actually have a chart when you buy it in one of the papers that says, like, when you're on empty, you still have 7 gallons. When you're at a quarter, you have 15 gallons left. So on and so forth. Though it's kind of different when you have to watch your gauge. So you kind of have to know that and study that. Other than that, it bolted up amazing. Everything came with it, like I said, and it just worked out really, really good. Very pleased with it so far, and I've actually only had it on for about 5 minutes. Leave a comment if you have any questions. I'll get back to you with the best I can. I'm not a mechanically inclined person really, but these directions are really, really good. And if you get a buddy or two to help you, you can also do it from probably sitting on the ground with like a low transmission jack, or even just a regular, like a car jack. You could jack it up there enough to get it in there. But it fits up really nice. So like I said, if you have any questions, leave a comment below. I've been trying to do some research on Toyota Tundras for people installing different fuel tanks, and I haven't been able to find any at all. So as far as I know, this is the only video of a actual tank replacement on a tank replacement on a Tundra of this particular size, 46 gallon from a 26 gallon tank. These kind of last two videos have kind of turned into like a how-to. This was kind of like a how-to, but I didn't do a lot of videoing of it. It took us about 3.5 hours to get this tank on. So, which wasn't bad. It was really good that we actually had the car lift to help us, and a couple buddies to help you. So, appreciate the help, guys. Like I said, don't forget to share this video, and I appreciate everyone for watching. If this is your first time watching Almost Outdoors, hey, you know what? Fist bump. You know, check all the videos out. I got everything on here. We got fishing, we got hunting, we got family hanging out, we got camping videos, we got replacing fuel tanks. Pretty much anything and everything you could want from a YouTube channel is on this channel. So don't forget to subscribe and hit that thumbs up like button. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support, and we'll see you next time. See ya!